Part of the year, they trying to get a look back here. The Jackets in their first game took on Bleckley County and won that one big. I think that score was like 13-2 or something along those lines. But way back early in the season, we played Bleckley County over there and came home with a big win. So the rematch today here in mid-season is the Jackets getting ready to take on the Bleckley County Royals out of Single A. They have moved down to Single A. They're in Region 2 and Division 1 of Single A. The Jackets and Royals coming up here shortly. Right now, we're going to take a break, get some words from our sponsors. We'll be back after this on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Jeff Davis High School would like to thank the following alumni sponsors for their support of Yellow Jacket Athletics: Sweet Tea's Flowers, Gifts, and Custom Framing, Lumber City Drug, Laney Internal Medicine Group, Hazlehurst Auto, Southern Root Salon, Stone's Machine Shop, Whitfield Breedlove, Coleman Tire and Auto, Waters Service Center, Raglan Timber, Pallet One, Renaissance Bank, Family Healthcare Connections, Theater of Hazlehurst, Jeff Davis County Farm Bureau, Jeff Davis Monument Company, Jeff Davis Board of Commissioners, Java Queen, Rebel Auction Company, Cheney Bush Irrigation, Johnson Office Solutions, Kane Insurance Company, AirPro Heating and Cooling, Dr. Roberts Family Dentistry, Chips Discount Drugs, Interstate Credit Union, Pig Out Barbecue, and Cotton Partners.
Back here at Yellow Jacket Field, Jim Sewell here in the booth alongside my director, Ethan Dixon. We got Moises Sabaha down field side on camera as we're getting set for big action today against the Bleckley County Royals. Been a good matchup. The Jackets trying to keep some momentum, coming off a series sweep of Dodge County last week. Jackets winning big against Dodge on the road 14-0. Winning game one of the doubleheader here on Friday, 15-0, and completing the sweep with a game 3 win. 8-3 was the final score in that one. So the Jackets coming in hot, 7-game winning streak as they come into action today. Going to have Jonathan Bohannon getting his first varsity start of the year, and so some of the keys to the game for Bohannon: throw strikes, get ahead in the counts, pitch ahead in the counts, and just pound the strike zone, let his defense behind him make the plays. Offensively, we've got to stay hot at the plate. We've been swinging the bats really well the last couple of series, and we've got to stay hot and keep swinging the bats well as we get into this stretch of region games. And the final key to today's game is don't look ahead. We've got one more non-region game tomorrow, and then the rest of the way out is going to be region action, so don't get caught looking ahead to getting back into region play. But today it's the Jackets and the Royals here at Yellow Jacket Field. Mitch's Pharmacy Field Condition Report is a beautiful day for baseball. And so, I did want to mention we saw our alumni sponsors earlier on the commercial break. 2 new alumni sponsors that we need to add to the list: Davis Farm and Garden, as well as Cypress Hill Tent Shop. So you see first pitch being thrown out by one of our sponsors, so a great job. We appreciate all of our fine sponsors for the great work that they do. Waiting on the officials to make their appearance here. We'll be underway here hopefully around the top of the hour, but right now we'll take another break, get some words from our mighty fine sponsors. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Hazlehurst Monument Company offers factory direct orders for memorial designs to remember your loved ones. They can create one-of-a-kind computer designs or traditional monuments. You can choose your remembrance in beautiful granite, marble, bronze, or cremation monuments. Call Victor Worth and his staff today at 912-375-4587 or visit their location at 353 Alma Highway in Hazlehurst. Also visit them online at SilasWorthMonument.com.
The doctors and staff at Southern Eye Care are committed to providing excellent personal care for all of their patients. They are experienced in diagnosing and treating all types of eye problems, from the need for eyeglasses and contact lenses to more complex eye diseases and visual problems requiring more advanced treatments and solutions. They have a large selection of eyeglass frames and sunglasses to choose from, and they offer convenient office hours. Call them at 912-375-2516 to schedule an appointment or visit them at southerneyecarepc.com.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Field, where we're waiting to get started here this afternoon. The Jackets and the Royals will be doing business here this afternoon, getting ready to play in non-region action. Bleckley County, as we mentioned, in Region 2 of Class A, Division 1. Currently, they're in second place, just a half game out of the lead in their region. Swainsboro is 4-0 in their region. Bleckley County is at 3-0. Dublin at 2-2. Jefferson County 1-5. And East Lawrence is at 3-3. In Region 1 AA for the Jackets, Jeff Davis leading the way in Region 1 AA with an 8-1 record. Fitzgerald currently in the 2 spot. They're 5-2, 2 games back of the Jackets. Then comes Worth County. They're 6-4, 2.5 games back. Dodge County in the number 4 spot at 5-5, 3.5 games out. Cook and Berrien both checking in with 3-4 records. They're 4 games off the pace. And Sumter is 0-10, and they are bringing up the rear of the pack in Region 1 AA. In action today, or check that, in action tomorrow, doubleheader action, you're going to have Sumter at Worth, Cook will be at Dodge, and Berrien will be at Fitzgerald. Yesterday, in Region 1 AA play, it was Berrien County defeating Fitzgerald by a score of 2-1. Cook over Dodge 3-2, and Worth defeated Sumter 14-4. On Friday's games in region play, Worth beat Cook in game 1 4-3. Cook came back to win the nightcap 6-4. Fitzgerald swept Sumter County 21-0 in game 1, 13-0 in game 2. So there you have all the action coming up. I see one of our officials making his way out to home plate, as we'll have our pregame meeting coming up here in just a few minutes. Taking a look at the Journal-Constitution Week 6 poll, Mount Perrin continues to be the number 1 team, followed by Fellowship Christian at number 2. Jeff Davis remains 3, and Appling County stays at 4. Number 5, Model. Number 6 will be Walker. Number 7, North Cobb Christian. In the number 8 spot is Eagles Landing Christian. Brantley County checks in at number 9, and Rockmart is your number 10 team in this week's Journal-Constitution High School Baseball poll for Class AA. You see the coaches and umpires meeting at home plate will be set for action here shortly. While we got a moment here, I want to give a big shout out to our boys and girls soccer teams, both of them sitting in second place in Region 1 AA. Girls overall record 10-6. They're 8-3 in region play. The boys are 11-4-1 overall. They are 10-1 in region play. Their only loss coming to Fitzgerald. And so that sets up a big matchup tomorrow night at Yellow Jacket Stadium as Fitzgerald comes to town. As both Fitzgerald is number 1 in Region 1 AA in both girls and boys. Jeff Davis number 2. So the girls will have a chance to close some ground on Fitzgerald tomorrow with a win, and the Jacket boys will have a chance to pull into a tie for the region championship with a win tomorrow at home against Fitzgerald. So there you have our boys and girls soccer teams off to both having very successful seasons, and you can catch all their action right here on JDH TV, as well as we're doing all of the home soccer games here during the spring. So we appreciate our sponsors and The JDH TV crew do a fine job in covering all the sports here at Jeff Davis High School. We want to thank our sponsors here on the network. Jeff Davis Hospital is our overall network sponsor. Our streaming sponsor is the Beasley Group. Home runs are brought to you by Williams Brothers Trucking. The scoreboard report comes from Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic. Pitching change is brought to you by EP American Footwear. Field condition reports by Mitch's Pharmacy. Instant replay by the Bank of Hazlehurst, and inning changes are courtesy of Altamaha Bank and Trust. Let's give you today's starting lineups. First for the Bleckley County Royals, leading it off at shortstop, Caleb Centers. Playing second is Clayton Beck. Hitting third, playing first base, Eli Mullis. The pitcher, James Fordham, will hit cleanup. Batting fifth and catching will be Jacob Grant. Third baseman, Bragan Cravey, will hit sixth. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Austin Yorn. Buck Hill will hit eighth and play center field. Batting ninth in right field, Walker Boatwright. Jayshon Height starts defensively for the Royals. And now for head coach Paul Glass's Yellow Jackets. Coach Glass comes into action today with 484 wins against 264 losses. Leading it off, right fielder Hayden Turner. Batting second and playing second, Ethan Picanso. Hitting third and playing third will be Alex Mason. And cleanup, the designated hitter, Carter Mullis. Ethan Griffin gets the start in left field, hitting fifth. Batting sixth, first baseman Duke Stone. Tonight's starting pitcher for the Yellow Jackets, Jonathan Bohannon, will hit seventh. Batting eighth at shortstop, Eli Saunders. And hitting ninth in center field, Kason Clance, Dylan Carlock, defensively for the Jackets behind the plate. So the Jackets' batting order will go Turner, Picanso, Mason, Mullis, Griffith, Stone, Bohannon, Saunders, and Clance. And let's pause here for our national anthem. Here from Yellow Jacket Field. Let's take a 60-second timeout on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network. Make tailgating easy and delicious with help from Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst. Three Rivers Meat Company offers specialty cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and seafood. They also have several types of the in-house made fresh sausage. If you need a grill, they're the exclusive dealer for Traeger grills in Hazlehurst. To place your order in advance, call 912-551-9621 or visit their beautiful meat counter at 90 West Coffee Street. Go Jackets from Derek Wooten and the meat professionals at Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst.
C&H Creative Flooring can make your floors beautiful. They are this area's foremost experts when it comes to concrete grinding, polishing, crack repair, and epoxy coatings. They offer hundreds of color epoxy flake systems to choose from, custom metallics, neat coats, inlaid emblems, and much more. Whether it's your home, garage, man cave, pool deck, sidewalks, porches, or carport, let us help you make it gorgeous, safe, colorful, and skid resistant. Call Daryl Hutto at 912-381-9037 or Cody Carter at 912-592-5493 or message them on Facebook.
Jackets in gold jerseys, white pants, white caps with a navy blill in the interlocking JD. Bleckley, purple uniforms with white pinstripes, gold letters and numbers, a gray cap with purple bill. Outfield left to right, you've got Ethan Griffin, Kason Clance, and Hayden Turner. As Jonathan Bohannon gets ready to deliver the first pitch of the game. Misses down low for a ball, and we're underway. Around the horn, third to first, Alex Mason, Eli Saunders, Ethan Picanto, Duke Stone at first. High chopper foul on the left side, and that evens the count up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Dylan Kerlock behind the plate and on the mound, right-hander Jonathan Bohannon. No wins and a loss. 1.62 earned run average in 8 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 5 walks, 14 strikeouts. Call strike on the outer edge. That's 1-2. For the youngster Bohannon getting his first varsity start today. I believe he's a sophomore, right-hander. As Centers is crowded up on the plate, takes it down low, and the count evens up. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Caleb Centers leading it off, followed by Carson Beck and Eli Mullis. Still Centers crowding up on top of the plate. The 2-2 pitch. Call strike 3. Painted the knees with a fastball, and there's one away. Good start for Bohannon. I'll bring up the second baseman, Clayton Beck. Bohannon works full-time out of the stretch. Checks the sign with Kerlock, comes to the plate. Chopper to third. Mason fields it cleanly. Loads and fires across to Duke Stone, and there's 2 gone. Eli Mullis will be the batter. Mitch's Pharmacy field condition report. Just absolutely beautiful day for baseball. Bright sunshine, not a cloud in the sky. A light breeze blowing from right to left. And mild temperatures. The first pitch from Bohannon to Mullis is outside for ball 1. Left-handed batter facing the right-hander Bohannon. Has a strike on the outside corner. Evens up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Just underway, top of the first, no score, nobody on, and 2 outs for the Royals. The 0-2 pitch, way up high. A ball and 2 strikes. The first 2 pitches, Bohannon painted the black on the outer edge to the left-hander. Waste one up high, now he's got the 1-2. Must have been just a little bit low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-man umpiring crew here this afternoon. Home plate umpire gave that one a long look. We've got the shadows just about to creep into the batter's box here. Breaking ball missed high. And so Mullis has run the count full. Three balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs and nobody on. The pitch. High chop out toward short. Saunders charges. It's a nice hop. Throw to first is high, but Stone at 6'5" pulls it in, and that will end the inning. Royals go 3 up, 3 down. No score in the top half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Good day, Hazlehurst. It's your family guy, Dr. Tabby, here at our brand new wellness center located at 15 Hester, right across from Jeff Davis Hospital. Just look for the bald guy in scrubs. Ask Tab. We're now accepting new patients by walk-in or appointment. Wellness Center will provide comprehensive healthcare services to our Jeff Davis community. Our team of experienced medical professionals offer primary care services, telemedicine, occupational health, chronic care medicine, genetic testing, wellness products, and weight loss management. Now, don't be a stranger so your health is never in danger. Call us today, 912-699-6570.
Since their founding in 1968, the Beasley Group has become a vertically integrated leader in the forest products industry, and this growth has made them the largest hardwood sawmill in the United States and North America's foremost producer of crane mats and timbers for the energy transmission, utility, and construction industries. The Beasley Group is proud to be members of the Hazlehurst and Jeff Davis County community. They are also proud supporters of all Jeff Davis High School sports. Go Jackets from the Beasley Group.
We go to the bottom of the first inning with Altamont Bank and Trust leading the way. No score. As we go to the bottom of the first inning, it'll be Hayden Turner, Eli Picanso, and Alex Mason do it for the Jackets. Outfield left to right for the Royals. Height, Hill, Boatwright. Around the horn, third to first. Cravey centers Beck and Mullis. Grant behind the plate, and on the mound, James Fordham. Bring Hayden Turner to the plate, who comes in hitting .267 with 13 runs driven in. Turner, right-handed batter, facing the right-hander Fordham. First pitch to Turner, he swings and fouls it back. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Shortstop backhanded pickup. Long throw across. High throw. And Turner gets in ahead of before the first baseman can come back down. And so Turner reaches on the error. So runner aboard with nobody out. I'll bring Ethan Picanso to the plate. Picanso hitting .291 with 6 runs driven in. Turner with a big lead over at first. Mullis holding him close, and Fordham from the stretch, and time's going to be called as Fordham and his catcher Grant could not get together on the signs here. Now everybody's back ready to go. Picanso stands in, right-handed batter waiting. Throw goes to first, low throw. First baseman wasn't sure where it was, and it was right under Turner. Fordham looks over at the runner. Now he comes set to the plate, shortened the bunt, takes the fastball down low at 86. Fordham, a pretty good sized guy out there on the mound. He's been a pretty good player for Bleckley for quite a while. We've had a really good rivalry with these guys the past several years. Another throw to first, turn it back ahead of the throw. Fordham paying a lot of attention to Turner over there. Tried to bunt, comes up empty, throw to first, gets down the right field line, gets away, and Turner's going to head into second. On the throwing error by the catcher. It was a strike on Picanso, so the count goes 1-1, and now the Jackets with a man in scoring position with nobody out. On a couple of errors. Turner reached on the error by the shortstop and takes second on the throwing error by the catcher on the pickoff attempt. Fordham from the stretch, the pitch. Bunted, third base side, good bunt. Pitcher's going to have to field it. He's going to have no chance to make a throw. Just had to stick that one in his pocket. And so Turner's going to end up at third. Picanso beats out the bunt single. So the Jackets have them on the corners with nobody outs for Alex Mason, who's hitting .339, leads the team with 3 Williams Brothers Trucking Company home runs and has driven in 16. Runners first and third, nobody out. The Jackets trying to take an early lead here. Mason waits on the pitch. Takes a strike on the inside corner at 87. Fordham can run it up there with some pretty good juice. Missed down low as Alex checked his swing, and it's 1-1. 2-0, nobody out for the Jackets. See Turner taking his lead at third. Picanso's at first. So good speed on the base pass. Fordham very deliberate in his work here. The 1-1 pitch. Up and away. 2 balls and a strike. No score, top of the first by the Jackets. Trying to get on the board here with runners on the corners, nobody out. Thank our alumni sponsors. You see them scrolling across the bottom of the scoreboard. There's a strike on the outside corner. Evens the count up at 2-2. Down in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, see the logo for the Beasley Group, our streaming sponsor. Behind him and over his head all the way to the backstop, Hayden Turner will come in to score on the very wild pitch. To make it 1-0, Picanso will move to second. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count on Alex Mason. The Jackets take a 1-0 lead on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard here in the bottom of the first inning. So Picanso's now at second with nobody out. Mason swings and misses. That's the first out of the inning. It's a good pitch by Fordham, a fastball down and away to the right-handed batter. I'll bring Carter Mullis to the plate. Carter leads the team with a .389 batting average as he has a Williams Brothers Trucking Company home run and also leads the team with 18 RBIs. Got a chance to get number 19 with Picanso at second and 1 out. Jackets trying to add to a 1-0 lead. Fastball at 89.5 miles an hour. Missed the outer edge. You round that up to 90. The stretch and the pitch. Missed inside. 2-0. Carter Mullis counting his favor now with a man at second, nobody at 1 out. Fouled out of play on the right side. Just an absolutely perfect day for baseball. Bright sunshine. We've got cloudless sky. Boy, I tell you what, I was watching the Braves earlier today in their season opener. They had a cloudless sky up there in Washington, and that was giving fielders for both teams fits. I saw a couple of pop-ups that just hit the ground. Swing and a miss. Took something off of that one at 80 miles an hour, and evens the count up at 2-2. The Braves won that one 7-2 to get their season off to a big start here in 2023. Kind of troubling, though. Max Fried left the game after the 4th inning with a possible hamstring pull as he had to get off the mound to cover first base on a ground ball to first and came up limping, and they went ahead and took him out of the game. Swung and a miss on 2-2, but well wide of the plate. Gets away from the catcher, and Mullis is going to reach first on the pass ball. Give Fordham his second strikeout. And so runners first and third with 1 out. Jackets on the corners, 1 out for Ethan Griffin, who's hitting .229, but has driven in 12 runs. So he's made his hits count. See if he can make one count right here. Outfield for the Royals playing medium depth and straight away. Right back up the middle. Shortstop smothers it, flips to second, get the force there, but a run will score as Becanso comes in to cross the plate. So Griffin picks up an RBI. 6-4 on the put out at second. So 2-0 Jeff Davis on the Jeff Davis walk-in clinic scoreboard, and they'll bring Duke Stone to the plate. Stone bats with a man at first and 2 outs now. Fast ball at 93. Boy, he cranked up on that one. 0-1. So James Forden getting loosened up here in the bottom of the first inning. Throw to first. Not in time. Fairly close over there. Stone, 326 on the season, a homer and 15 RBIs. Hit foul, third base side. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Two nothing Jackets in the bottom of the first. Run at first, 2 outs for Stone. Hit him. Duke takes one on the shoulder, and that's going to put runners at first and second with 2 out. That's the 10th time this year that Stone's been hit by a pitch. That leads the team. I bring Jonathan Bohannon to the plate. He's hitting .286 in limited varsity action. Has 7 varsity at bats, a couple of hits. So 2 on, 2 outs for the Jackets. Chance for Bohannon to help himself. Upstairs at 88 miles an hour. Runners lead from first and second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Some high heat. Evens the count at 1-1. Turner reached on an error and scored on a wild pitch. Picanso, a bunt single. He came in and scored on a infield ground out by Ethan Griffin. That missed high. 2 balls and a strike. Fordham looks into Grant for the sign. Comes set at the belt. Couple of looks to second, and now comes to the plate. Fast ball paints the outer edge, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 on and 2 out for the Jackets. Deuces wild here in the bottom of the first. In the dirt, good stop by the catcher. That keeps the runners at first and second. Now there's a full count on Bohannon. And that'll give the 2 runners on the head starts. They'll be able to take off with the pitch. 3-2 with 2 outs. The stretch. The pitch as the runners go. Call, strike 3, caught the outside corner. That'll end the inning. But the Jackets pick up 2 runs on just 1 hit, a couple errors, and 2 left. We played 1, Jackets 2, Royals nothing. Take a break on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Williams Brothers Trucking is now hiring qualified CDL Class A licensed drivers with at least 2 years over-the-road tractor-trailer experience.
Williams Brothers Trucking has an excellent benefits package. They have quarterly bonuses. They have great insurance.
They offer flexibility as far as your work schedule. You're not really pressured into starting at any certain time throughout the day.
Be home every day with family-owned and operated Williams Brothers Trucking. Apply now online.
Go Jackets!
Dr. Kurt Monsiak and his staff at the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic have proudly served this community as the original walk-in clinic for your sick visit needs and as volunteer sports medicine for all our Jeff Davis athletics since 2014. Whether at the clinic, on the sidelines, courtside, mat side, or on the diamond, Dr. Kirk is always ready to help. Give him a call at 912-375 at 22 Cross Street in Hazlehurst, behind Jeff Davis Hospital. God bless and go Jackets from the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic.
Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the top of the second inning. Jackets up 2-0. Going to be James Fordham, Jacob Grant, and Bragan Cravey. Fordham, the Royals pitcher, will stand in. Takes the first pitch down low at 80 miles an hour. Jonathan Bohannon got the Royals in order in the first with a strikeout. Little flare into right field. Turner count coming on. He can't get there, just over the outstretched glove of Ethan Picanso. So Fordham, an opposite field hit for the Royals. He's aboard with nobody out. And get a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Like it's going to be Dawson Chapman. So Jacob Grant will come on to hit with a man aboard and nobody out. Throw to first as Chapman was getting his lead. He scampers back in. Bohannon stretches, pitches, runner goes. Bunt attempt comes up empty, and the runner swipes second without a throw is Kerlock. But they apparently said he didn't offer at the ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Sure looked like he did from here. 1-0 the count to Grant with a runner at second. Bunted towards first. Stone will turn, throw back to Picanso covering first. And the sacrifice gets the runner over to third. Duke thought about going to third. So 1 away. That'll bring up Bragan Cravey, the third baseman. Cravey's going to hit from the left side with a runner at third. Jackets up 2-0, but Bleckley threatening here in the second. All-speed pitch misses up high for ball 1. See how the youngster Bohannon handles the pressure here with a jam early, run at third with less than 2 outs. That one missed low. 2-0. Bohannon gets a sign from Kerlock. Missed high, off-speed pitch. It's 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Walked him on 4 straight. That's going to put runners on the corners with 1 out for Austin Yarn, the designated hitter. Double play ball here would be really nice. Yarn taking a long look at Coach Brad Davis in the third base coach's box. Run at first, gets a pretty good lead. Bohannon from the stretch. Missed low. Jonathan's had the reputation and in his appearances earlier has pretty much attacked the strike zone, run into a little trouble here. Can't find the strike zone now as he goes 2-0. Try to do damage control right here and, if possible, keep the Royals to no more than 1 run. There's a strike on the outside corner. You'd like to get out of it with no run scoring, but sometimes you just got to do damage control. Jackets up by 2. Chop foul, third base side, and Bohannon's battled back to even the count up at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes as the runners lead from first and third. Breaking ball, got him. Beautiful pitch from Bohannon. Let's look at that on the bank of Hazlehurst instant replay. You see Bohannon from the stretch, pull the string on it, and just lock the batter up at the plate. Buck Hill will be the batter. First and third with 2 outs, chance to get out of the inning now. Hill, another left-handed batter, takes first pitch down low for ball 1. Bohannon comes set at the letters. Breaking ball in there. Evens it up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Jonathan's got his curveball working effectively here this afternoon. The 1-1 comes again. That time it stayed high. Got him a big strikeout, his second of the game, on Yorn to get to 2 outs. Now it's a chance to get out of the inning. Line drive center field. Kason Clance drifts over to his right and back a couple of steps and makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So Bohannon does pitch out of a jam, 1st and 3rd and 1 out. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 2 left. After 1 inning and a half. Jackets 2, Royals nothing. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network. EP American Footwear in Hazlehurst is proud to be a part of the Hazlehurst Jeff Davis community and are proud sponsors of all Jeff Davis County sports. If you are looking for a great job with a great company, they are hiring for all shifts. You can apply in person Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 10 North Gill Street in Hazlehurst. Go Jackets from all the folks at EP American Footwear of Hazlehurst. Go Jackets!
The Bank of Hazlehurst is Jeff Davis County's only locally owned and operated bank, serving their friends and family since 1906. They offer a wide array of services, including personal, commercial, and electronic banking services, along with mortgage and ag lending. For more information on the services they offer, call them at 912-375-4228. Download their banking app or contact them online at bankofhazlehurst.com. The Bank of Hazlehurst. When others have their branches, they have their roots.
Jackets up by 2 as we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning with Altamont Bank and Trust leading the way. Eli Saunders, Kason Clance, and then back to the top of the batting order and Hayden Turner. Saunders hitting .269 with 8 runs driven in. James Fordham set to work his 2nd inning. Fires a fastball that missed way up high for ball 1. Jackets scored 2 runs on 1 hit and a couple of errors. The hit was a beautiful bunt single by Ethan Picanso. Fouled right off of the umpire's headgear. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Coach Glass is going to call Saunders down for a little chat. That's just professional courtesy to give the home plate umpire a chance to kind of stop the bells from ringing. That one went right off the top of his face mask. Thank goodness he's got the mask on. A 1-1 pitch. Call strike on the outside corner. That's 1-2. Little short hop out to second baseman who fields it cleanly. Throws to first. Nice play by Beck, the second baseman, and get the first out of the inning. Bring Kason Clance to the plate, who's hitting .325. Only left-handed batter in the Jackets lineup. Just one of 2 seniors on the team. Ethan Griffin, the other. Takes a fastball at 88 down low. Nobody on, 1 out. Jackets up 2-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. The 1-0 pitch. Foul back and out of play, and it's 1-1. Mitch's Pharmacy Field Condition Report. We've got third base, the shadows covering third base and about halfway out to the shortstop position. Everywhere else, except for a couple of patches in left field doused in bright sunlight. That took the little off of that one and missed up and away. 2 balls and a strike to Clance. The pitch sailed high. 3-1. Base is empty, 1 out. In the bottom of the 2nd inning. Senior center fielder waits on the 3-1 pitch. Took a strike. And the count's full, 3-2. Pretty good crowd has made the trip over from Cochran. Support the Bleckley County Royals in this non-region matchup. The payoff pitch. Walked him. So Clance is aboard. First walk issued by Fordham. He's hit a batter. Hayden Turner reached on an error and came around to score. So Clance with good speed at first with 1 out. The Jackets have the top of the order coming up, trying to add to a 2-0 lead. Strike at 88 catches the outer edge. Fordham, very deliberate, finally comes set. Check swing down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Fordham's been up righties. We've seen him 90 and above a couple of times. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Runner goes. The throw to second is not in time. Shortstop thought he had him, and that's going to get Coach Davis out of the dugout. Throw was high, and Clance was sliding in. The tag was up around his chest. So the conversation between Coach Davis and the base umpire continues. And Hayden Turner will have a 1 ball, 2 strike count at the plate with a runner in scoring position now and 1 out. It was a good throw by catcher Grant. It was on target just a little bit high, and the shortstop had to tag him up around the chest area. And the umpire was in good position, ruled that Clance's feet got in ahead of the tag. The 1-2 pitch, fouled out of play. Count will stay, a ball and 2 strikes. Coach Glass and his staff like to track quality at bats. Turner, 52% quality at bats, not one here. As a swing and a miss for the 2nd out of the inning. Fordham picks up his 4th strikeout. That'll bring Ethan Picanso to the plate, who reached on a butt single and scored on Griffin's infield grounder. Runner at second, now 2 outs. All the way to the backstop, and that's going to get Clance over to third on the wild pitch. A big run stands at 90 feet away, but need a 2-out hit from Ethan Picanso. Jackets lead at 2-0 in the bottom of the second on the Jeff Davis walk-in clinic scoreboard. Grounded to short, shortstop has it bobbled, picks it up, throws to first, low throw, and he came off the bag and run. He's safe, and the run crosses the plate to make it 3-0. So Picanso reaches on an error. Third error of the game committed by the Royals. That'll bring Alex Mason to the plate. Jackets now lead 3-0 on the Jeff Davis walk-in clinic scoreboard. Alex Mason struck out his first time. Breaking ball missed wide. One ball, no strikes. In the dirt. Throw goes to second. That's way late. So Picanso got a good read on the pitch in the dirt, so he'll take second on the wild pitch. 2-0 the count on Mason. See if Alex can square one up here and get his fourth Williams Brothers Trucking Company home run of the season. Runner at second with 2 outs. Jackets a run in here in the inning. Looking for make it a crooked number. But there are 2 outs. The 2-0 pitch. Ground ball left side. That's through for a base hit. They're going to wave Picanso around. Left fielder overruns the ball. Picanso scores without a play. Mason chugging around. He's going to end up at third. So give Alex an RBI single as Picanso comes around to score. And put Mason at third on the error by the left fielder. Second error of the inning. So Carter Mullis will bat with the runner at third and 2 outs. Jackets up 4-0 now on the Jeff Davis walk-in clinic scoreboard. Pitch to Carter. Down low and a good stop by the catcher Grant. Four runs for the Jackets on just 2 hits, but there's been 4 errors committed by the Royals. Another pitch down low. 2-0, so now you put a dangerous count up to a dangerous hitter in Carter Mullis, who leads the team in average and RBIs. Got another opportunity with a runner at third. That catches the outside corner for a call strike. 2-1 the count. The wind in the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Buried a fastball down around his back foot. Evens up the count at 2-2. Pitch. Got a piece of that one. Stay alive. Unofficially, I've got James Fordham now at 50 pitches here in the second inning. Alex Mason stands at third with 2 outs. 2-2 the count on Carter Mullis, who's going to ask for time. Mullis, who's been filling the designated hitter role. Trainer says he hopes they're going to have him back, his arm back ready to play next week. We get back into region play. 3-2 the count. Being cautious, especially this week in non-region games. Not sure if Carter will get to see much time on the mound for a while, but at least they get him back in behind the plate catching. Fly ball, right field. Right fielder coming in about 4 steps. He'll make the catch to end the inning. But the Jackets plate 2 more runs on just 1 hit. 2 more Royal errors and 1 left. We played 2. Jackets 4. Bleckley nothing. We'll take a break. The Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Visit Mitch's Pharmacy for that fast, friendly hometown service you deserve. We carry a full line of prescription and over-the-counter medicines so that there's never a long wait. Talk to Mitch and ask how you can save on all your prescriptions. Shop small and save big by switching to Mitch. Inside Mitch's Pharmacy is Designs and More by Brandy, where you will find popular brands like Fieldstone, Corky's, Gans, Braswell's, and Savannah Bee Company, as well as Brandy's own silk and live floral designs and custom gift baskets. We are your one-stop shopping location.
At Altima Hall Bank and Trust, we strive to help you live your best life. That means offering loans for nearly any dream or goal. With competitive rates, local processing, and quick decisions, we can customize a loan to fit your needs. This is Misty Boatwright, Relationship Manager at the Hazlehurst branch. Come see me today at 57 North Tallahassee Street or visit our website at altimahall.bank. And let's work together to achieve your financial goals. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
4-0 Jackets as Altima Bank and Trust takes us to the top of inning 3. Be Walker Boatwright. Then back to the top of the order for Caleb Centers and Clayton Beck. Jonathan Bohannon pitched in and out of trouble last inning. Gave up a hit, a walk, had first and third with 1 out, and got out of the jam. So Boatwright, a right-handed batter, will step in. Bohannon ready to work. Missed up high for ball 1. Jackets scored 2 in the first, added 2 more in the second. Only have 2 hits, but there have been 4 Royal errors. It's fouled out of play. Mitch's Pharmacy Field Condition Report. Beautiful afternoon. Shadows now creeping across the infield. Breaking ball is lifted in the air to shallow center field. Cason Clance on the run. Hayden Turner makes a great running catch. Let's see if we got that on Bank of Hazlehurst instant replay. You see the pitch and the little bloop out into shallow right field. Here comes Turner running on and makes the catch as he tumbles to the ground. So 1 out. Caleb Centers struck out looking his first time. Breaking ball in for a strike. So Bohannon is mixed his pitches up very effectively for a young guy in his first varsity start. That missed down low, another off-speed pitch. Count even at 1-1. Bases empty and 1 out. The pitch missed low. 2 balls and 1 strike. In the top of inning 3. It's a non-region matchup. Tomorrow the Jackets travel to Toombs County for another non-region game. That fastball missed wide. Bohannon's fallen behind. Center's 3 balls and 1 strike. And then after tomorrow, everything else will be region play. Got a call strike. Good pitch at 79 miles an hour to run the count full 3-2. I want to thank our sponsors, Hazlehurst Monument Company, Southern Eye Care, Three Rivers Meat Company, and C&H Creative Flooring. Missed down low. A 1-out walk. Second walk of the game by Bohannon. He struck out 2. And Clayton Beck grounded to third his first time up, will come to the plate. Bleckley County's 3-0 in their region plays. Just a half a game behind 4-0 Swainsboro. Throw to first. Not in time. Jackets lead Region 1 AA with an 8-1 record by a couple of games over 5-2 Fitzgerald. Missed inside for ball 1. So the first ball gets away. That's going to move the runner to second on the throwing error by Bohannon. First error of the game for the Jackets. And speaking of Fitzgerald, that's where the Jackets will head next week for region play. That's going to get Coach Paul Glass out of the dugout. Try to settle his young pitcher down. We'll be at home against Fitzgerald on Thursday. On Tuesday. We'll travel to Fitzgerald on Thursday of next week and then host the Purple Hurricane back here at Yellow Jacket Field for a single game next Friday. So no doubleheader next week. We fall back to our old Tuesday, Thursday, Friday region routine that we used to have for many years in Region 2. So a runner at second, 1 out. Jackets up by 4. But the Royals threatening here in the third inning. 1 ball, no strikes, the count to Beck. Missed low. So Bohannon's kind of trying to slow things down and gather himself. The stretch and the pitch again low at 80 miles an hour. And he's falling behind Beck. 3 balls, no strikes. But the first batter to fly out to right on a nice running catch by Hayden Turner. There's a strike as Beck was taking all the way. It's 3-1. Centers drew a walk. And now Bohannon trying to battle back against Beck. Counts 3-1. The pitch. Missed low. That's another walk. To first and second with 1 out. And Eli Mullis comes to the plate. And we see some action stirring down in the Yellow Jacket bullpen. Mullis grounded to short. Like to see that here, and maybe we could turn a 6-4-3 double play. Stone's going to play inside of the run at first. Off-speed pitch sailed up high. Two on, 1 out for the Royals, trying to battle back here in the third inning. Hot shot first. Stone's got it. He's going to run to the bag for 1 there. throw to second. Close play there, but not in time. Boy, smash at first, and Duke Stone made the clean pickup to get the big second out. Big runners second and third with 2 outs for James Fordham. That's the only hit for the Royals. So Fordham a chance to try to help his own cause here. He trails 4-0, but got a chance to cut the lead in half if he can come up with a 2-out hit. See if Bohannon can work out of another jam. Starts him with a breaking ball, and that's a nice one. It's in there for a strike. Runners lead from second and third with 2 outs. Sophomore right-hander stretches, pitches. Swing and a miss. Ball pops away from Carolot, but not very far, and the runners have to hold, and Bohannon up ahead in the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. See what Jonathan does here. 0-2 the count. Got him swinging with a nasty curveball. That's going to end the inning. So again, Bohannon gets in trouble and works his way out of it. No runs. Hits, errors, 2 left. We'll go to the third, bottom of the third. Jackets 4, Royals nothing. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Silas Worth Monument Company offers factory direct orders from Memorial Designs to remember your loved ones. They can create one-of-a-kind computer designs or traditional monuments. You can choose your remembrance in beautiful granite, marble, bronze, or cremation monuments. Call Victor Worth and his staff today at 912-375-4587 or visit their location at 353 Alma Highway in Hazlehurst. Also visit them online at silasworthmonument.com.
The doctors and staff at Southern Eye Care are committed to providing excellent personal care for all of their patients. They are experienced in diagnosing and treating all types of eye problems, from the need for eyeglasses and contact lenses to more complex eye diseases and visual problems requiring more advanced treatments and solutions. They have a large selection of eyeglass frames and sunglasses to choose from, and they offer convenient office hours. Call them at 912-375-2516 to schedule an appointment or visit them at southern-eyecarepc.com.
Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the bottom of the third inning where the Jackets lead the Royals 4-0 on the on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. It's going to be 5, 6, 7 the order for the Jackets coming up. Ethan Griffin, Duke Stone, and Jonathan Bohannon. Got the Final Four set for Saturday out in Houston. San Diego State going to take on a surprising 9-seed Florida Atlantic. UConn will be taking on Miami in the other Final Four game. There's a chance to see who goes to a national championship game. Griffin reached on a fielder's choice and drove in a run in the first inning. Takes the one a little bit low at 86. Griffin, one of the 2 seniors on the team, open stance from the right side, rips that ball into left field for a base hit. Griffin makes a turn at first, a leadoff single. It's a man aboard with nobody out for Duke Stone, who was hit by a pitch. Team leading 10th time Duke has been plunked. Runner leads from first. Foul back. 0-1. Jackets have hung deuces on the board in the first 2 innings, looking to add some more here in the third with a leadoff man aboard. Change up had Duke way out in front. It's 0-2. The stretch, the 0-2. Way outside with the fastball. Quick throw to first by the catcher. But Griffin scrambles back. A ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss on some high heat. Duke Stone becomes Fordham's 5th strikeout victim. 1 away for Jonathan Bohannon. Bohannon struck out looking his first time up. Griffin with a big lead at first. Swing and a miss, 88 on that fastball by Fordham. He's been upper 80s, touched 90 a time or two. A stretch in the 0-1, missed wide. Yesterday, Barron defeated Fitzgerald 2-1. Cook over Dodge 3-2, and Worth County over Sumter 14-4. Almost hit him. A little chin music there from James Fordham on his counterpart on the mound, Jonathan Bohannon. 2-1 the count. Fordham comes set at the belt. Took something off of that one and got it in there for a strike to even the count at 2-2. Man aboard with the 1 out. The 2-2 to Bohannon. Call strike 3 on the outside corner. Number 6 for Fordham. That'll send Eli Saunders to the plate. Saunders grounded to second. Griffin led off the inning with a single. It's now 2 outs. He's still at first base. Jackets 4, Royals nothing on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Swing at 1 up above the letters. 0-1. From the stretch, the 0-1. Blew a fastball right on by him, and it's 0-2. He had Eli overmatched on that one. Nothing to do but stay some good old country hardball here. Just maybe elevate it a little bit. See if he'll chase one north of the strike zone. The 0-2 got a piece of it to stay alive. 66 pitches unofficially for Fordham now as we're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Jackets up by 4. In this non-region matchup here this afternoon. The 0-2 missed high. A ball and 2 strikes, the count with a man aboard and 2 outs. Fordham checks the runner at first. Delivers to the plate. Got him to chase one up and away. Fordham gives up a leadoff single, then strikes out the side. After 3, Jackets 4, Royals nothing. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Make tailgating easy and delicious with help from Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst. Three Rivers Meat Company offers specialty cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and seafood. They also have several types of the in-house made fresh sausage. If you need a grill, they're the exclusive dealer for Traeger grills in Hazlehurst. To place your order in advance, call 912-551-9621 or visit their beautiful meat counter at 90 West Coffee Street. Go Jackets from Derek Wooten and the meat professionals at Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst.
C&H Creative Flooring can make your floors beautiful. They are this area's foremost experts when it comes to concrete grinding, polishing, crack repair, and epoxy coatings. They offer hundreds of color epoxy flake systems to choose from, custom metallics, neat coats, inlaid emblems, and much more. Whether it's your home, garage, man cave, pool deck, sidewalks, porches, or carport, let us help you make it gorgeous, safe, colorful, and skid resistant. Call Daryl Hutto at 912-381-9037 or Cody Carter at 912-592-5493 or message them on Facebook.
Altamaha Bank takes us to the top of the 4th inning. Jackets up 4-0. Jonathan Bohannon continues to work on the mound for the Jackets, but activity still continues down in the Jeff Davis bullpen. The 5, 6, 7 in the batting order for the Royals. Jacob Grant, Bragan Cravey, and Austin Yorn. Grant put down a sacrifice bunt his first time up. Miss low for ball 1. That's wide. 2 balls and no strike. Want to give a shout out to our Jacket soccer teams, girls and boys, both sitting in the number 2 spot in the region. They'll take on Fitzgerald here at home on Friday. Fitzgerald, the number 1 seed in both of the region right now, both boys and girls. There's a swing and a miss, 2-1. So the Jacket boys, the only region loss, came to Fitzgerald, so a chance to avenge that and pull into a tie for first place. Swing and a miss, another pitch low and away. So Bohannon's battle back to even the count at 2-2 on Grant. Right-handed batter climbs back in the box. Bit of a crouch with an open stance. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Pull the string on the last one. 1 away, and that'll bring up Bragan Cravey. 4 strikeouts now for Bohannon. Cravey walked his first time, the left-handed batter. Steps in. Up high for ball 1. Two and 0 the count. Bohannon working quickly. He's missed with 3 straight. Bases clear, 1 out. But a 3-ball, no strike count on Cravey. Here's the pitch. Walked him on 4 straight. Fourth walk issued by Bohannon. Austin Yorn will be the batter who struck out looking his first time up. Bohannon has also picked up 4 strikeouts along the way and only allowed 1 hit. Missed low and away. Not been as sharp as we've seen him in recent outings. He's really had to be gritty and battle out there. There's a breaking ball in for a strike. He's been able to call on that big sweeping curve several times to get him back in some counts. Run at first. Leads away with one out. Just missed inside. Looked like a pretty good pitch from here. Two balls, one strike. Fouled off. Count evens at 2-2. Unofficially, I've got Bohannon at 60 pitches here in the fourth inning. It's like pitcher down in the bullpens, warmed up and ready. Is there kind of taking a break to watch the action here. That's fouled off. Count will stay 1-2. And Carlott's going to take a walk out to the mound as that pitch got a chunk of the home plate umpire, and he's trying to battle through it. 2 balls, 2 strikes a count. Fouled out of play. Count stays 2-2. On the road tomorrow to Lyons, take on the Toombs County Bulldogs. Be a 5:45 start. We'll have all the action for you right here on JDH TV if you can't make it over to Toombs County tomorrow. Let's foul on the third base side. 1 on, 1 out for the Royals. As Yorn is making Bohannon work. He's fought off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches. Crowd's just kind of settled in here. The 2-2 had him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and that's out of play. Will remain 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cravy's your runner at first for Bleckley with 1 out. Just missed inside. Good looking pitch there by Bohannon. Count's full 3-2. Let's see if Coach Davis decides to put Cravy on the move at first with 1 out. The payoff pitch. Fouled. Battle continues here between Bohannon and Yorn. Coach Glass trying to get Bohannon through the inning here. Run at first. 1 out. The 3-2. Hit that one a ton down the left field line, but well foul. Squared up. That off-speed pitch was out in front of it. So the battle continues. The 3-2. Got him swinging on an off-speed pitch. Bohannon doesn't give in and wins the battle. Picks up his 5th strikeout. And Buck Hill will be the batter with a man aboard and 2 outs now. Hill flied to center his first time up. Upstairs for ball 1. Bohannon's gone the distance for the Jackets. Only allowed just one hit. There's a strike on the inside corner. He has walked 4, but he struck out 5. And when he needed to make a pitch to get out of a jam, he's mostly relied on his breaking ball. Up the middle, shortstop Saunders behind the bag, backhanded flip to Picanso, who steps on the bag. Nifty play. Let's see if we can see that on the Bank of Hazlehurst instant replay. Little nifty footwork out there at second base by our middle infielders. See the bouncing ball past the mound. Saunders with a backhanded flip to Picanso, who reaches out with a foot and touches the bag, and that will end the inning. Jackets 4, Royals nothing. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Good day, Hazlehurst. It's your family guy, Dr. Tabby, here at our brand new wellness center located at 15 Hester, right across from Jeff Davis Hospital. Just look for the ball guy in scrubs. Ask Tabs. We're now accepting new patients by walk-in or appointment. The wellness center will provide comprehensive health care services to our Jeff Davis community. Our team of experienced medical professionals offer primary care services, telemedicine, occupational health, chronic care medicine, genetic testing, wellness products, and weight loss management. Now, don't be a stranger so your health is never in danger. Call us today, 912-699-6570.
Since their founding in 1968, the Beasley Group has become a vertically integrated leader in the forest products industry, and this growth has made them the largest hardwood sawmill in the United States and North America's foremost producer of crane mats and timbers for the energy transmission, utility, and construction industries. The Beasley Group is proud to be members of the Hazlehurst and Jeff Davis County community. They are also proud supporters of all Jeff Davis High School sports. Go Jackets from the Beasley Group.
Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the bottom of the 4th inning. Jackets up 4-0. 9-1-2 in the batting order for the Jackets. Cason Clance, Hayden Turner, and Ethan Picanso. James Fordham continues to work on the hill for the Royals. Clance takes one upstairs for ball 1. Cason walked, stole a base, and scored in the 2nd inning. Jackets had 2 in the 1st, added 2 more in the 2nd. Shortened a bunt, and pitch was up high, 2-0. A 2-0 pitch. Foul right back on top of the roof here. 2-1 the count. Travel to Toombs County tomorrow for a non-region game with the Region 3 AA Bulldogs. Popped up, foul territory, third base side. Third baseman Cravey giving chase, but he's going to run out of room. And they'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Journal Constitution, Week 6 Class AA poll. Missed inside, 3-2 to Clance. Mount Perrin continues to lead, be the number 1 team, followed by number 2 Fellowship Christian. Jeff Davis remains at 3rd, and Appleton County stays at number 4. Model 5 Walker at number 6. North Cobb Christian at 7. Eagles Landing Christian is number 8. Brantley County checks in at 9, and Rockmart is your number 10 team in the AA polling class and from the Journal Constitution. Grounded to short. Centers picks it and throws to first in time. And there's one gone. Bring Hayden Turner to the plate. Turner's reached on an error, scored, and is struck out. Jackets 4, Royals nothing on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Speaking of our scoreboard, you see it on your screen there, and check out all our alumni sponsors in the scroll at the bottom of the scoreboard. We appreciate all of our Great alumni sponsors. Fastball sails high to Turner. One ball, no strikes. Over his head. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Call strike on the outside corner. So Fordham's gone the distance. He's picked up 7 strikeouts through 3 innings. Struck out the side in the last inning despite giving up a hit. 3-1 now the count to Turner. The pitch. Walked him. The Royals fans didn't think too much of that call. Second walk issued by Fordham. He's also hit a batter, and that'll bring Picanto to the plate, who's been on base twice. Check that. That's Turner swinging and missing, who did not get a walk. So now it's an out with a strikeout. Number 8 for Turner, for Fordham. That'll bring Picanto to the plate. Up and away. He still got 88 miles an hour. Still got good velocity here in the 4th. After on his 80th pitch. Picanto, a bunt single in the 1st and scored. Reached on the error by the shortstop and scored. Swings and misses. 1-1. Fly ball, right field. Right fielder drifting back about 4 or 5 steps, makes the catch. And there's out number 2. All right. Somehow or another, I lost track. That was the last out of the inning. So the Jackets go in order here in the 4th inning. Jeff Davis 4, Bleckley County nothing. We'll take a break. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
It's 2 years over-the-road tractor-trailer experience.
Williams Brothers Trucking has an excellent benefits package. They have quarterly bonuses. They have great insurance.
They offer flexibility as far as your work schedule. You're not really pressured into starting at any certain time throughout the day.
Be home every day with family-owned and operated Williams Brothers Trucking. Apply now online.
Go Jackets!
Dr. Kurt Monsiak and his staff at the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic have proudly served this community as the original walk-in clinic for your sick visit needs and as volunteer sports medicine for all our Jeff Davis athletics since 2014. Whether at the clinic, on the sidelines, courtside, mat side, or on the diamond, Dr. Kirk is always ready to help. Give him a call at 912-375 at 22 Cross Street in Hazlehurst, behind Jeff Davis Hospital. God bless and go Jackets from the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic.
Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the top of the 5th inning. Jackets lead at 4-0. Walker Boatwright will step in, and he'll have an EP American Footwear pitching change. Andrew White now on the pitch for the Jackets. Left-hander misses inside. It's 2-0. Boatwright be followed by Centers and Beck. White delivers, fouled off. So Bohannon goes 4 innings, allows 1 hit, no runs. He walked 4 and struck out 5. Foul back into the screen. Count goes 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Missed inside. That runs the count full, 3-2. Boatright back in the box. White winds and delivers. Fouled out of play. The payoff pitch. Missed inside. So Boatright draws a walk. Runner aboard with nobody out for Centers, who struck out and walked. Little chopper beside the mound. White quickly off the mound picks it up and gets the out at first. Heads up play by Andrew White. Runner moves to second, one out. Put your hand on that box right there, see if it's that. I'll bring Clayton Beck to the plate. Beck's grounded to third and walked. Turn throw back to second, not in time. Runner at second with one out. White delivers. Ball pops away from Kerlock, and that's going to get runner to third on the pass ball. That's going to get pitching coach Cody Ogilvy out of the dugout. Put your hand on that stuff up there and see if you feel anything there. Might have been my phone. So meeting over on the mounds, we're trying to track down a strange sound here in the booth. So run at third with one out. Grounded towards first. Stone's going to have it. He'll run to the bag. A run's going to score. 3 unassisted on the putout. And that gets the Royals on the board. So trade a run for an out. I'll bring Eli Mullis to the plate, who's 0 for 2. So we lost track of the game there. We had a vibration going in here, and we couldn't figure it out where it was, driving us crazy. That's breaking ball in for a strike. Has a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Lefty-lefty matchup here as White gets his sign from Kerlock. Grounded foul, first base side. Count stays 0-2. So we're looking all over the booth trying to find this vibration going on, and it was my phone sitting here right beside me the whole time. A ball and 2 strikes. Actually 0-2. Just missed. Low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I got 2-2 on the scoreboard. I've got 1-2. I may have missed a pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Umpire corrects the scoreboard operator. Nobody on 2 outs. The 1-2 breaking ball is fouled off out of play. Count will stay 1-2. Andrew White on in relief of Jonathan Bohannon. Couple of sophomores. That missed a little bit wide. Count evens at 2-2. Nobody on. 2 outs, a run in. Jackets 4, Royals 1 on the Jeff Davis walk-in clinic scoreboard here in the top of the 5th inning. Chopper back to the mound, just over White's head. Saunders quickly throwing on the run. A barehanded pickup, those to first, and Stone can't hang on. An infield hit from Mullis. That's a runner aboard with just a seeing eye hit that just over White's reach on the mound. Saunders came in with a barehanded pickup, quick throw on a fast runner. The throw was a little bit low, couldn't quite dig it out of the dirt as the runner was crossing the bag. So 1 on, 2 outs for Fordham. 83 miles an hour, but north of the strike zone. 1 ball, no strikes. Missed inside. 2-0. Jackets lead it by 3 with a runner aboard and 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 80-mile-an-hour pitch on the outer edge of the plate. It's a count 2-1. Lefty from the stretch. Fouled out of play. Evens the count up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. White gets the sign he wants from the stretch. The 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. 83-mile-an-hour fastball gets the strikeout. That ends the inning, but the Royals pick up a run on 1 hit. No errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Jackets 4, Royals 1. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
A part of the Hazlehurst Jeff Davis community and are proud sponsors of all Jeff Davis County sports. If you're looking for a great job with a great company, they are hiring for all shifts. You can apply in person Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 10 North Gill Street in Hazlehurst. Go Jackets from all the folks at EP American Footwear of Hazlehurst. Go Jackets!
The Bank of Hazlehurst is Jeff Davis County's only locally owned and operated bank, serving their friends and family since 1906. They offer a wide array of services, including personal, commercial, and electronic banking services, along with mortgage and ag lending. For more information on the services they offer, call them at 912-375-4228. Download their banking app or contact them online at bankofhazlehurst.com. The Bank of Hazlehurst. When others have their branches, they have their roots.
Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the bottom of the 5th inning. Jackets lead at 4-1. Mason, Mullis, and Griffin 3, 4, 5 in the batting order. Fordham continues to work on the mound for the Royals. I've got him unofficially at 83 pitches. Mason is 1 for 2, a strikeout, singled, and drove in a run. Jackets scored 2 in the first, 2 more in the second. And Fordham has settled down and held them at bay since. Check swing down low for ball 1. Fordham's only allowed 3 hits, but 4 Royals errors have contributed. That's a high fly ball deep center field, but that hung up there and playable for the center fielder who barely had to move. I had looked down and looked up when I heard the sound, and ball jumped off his bat, but just kind of died out there in center field. No carry on in the air today, so there's 1 away for Carter Mullis, who's reached on a pass ball after striking out and it's flied out to right field. So he's 0 for 2. Takes 1 down low for ball 1. Nobody on, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jackets up 4-1 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Line drive left field. That's going to get in the gap for extra bases. Mullis around first. He's heading into second, and he's going to be in there with a stand-up double. Let's take a look at that on the Bank of Hazlehurst instant replay. See Mullis with a shot into the left center field gap. Left fielder chasing it down to the wall, and Mullis cruising into second with a 1-out double. I'll bring Ethan Griffin to the plate, who's drove in a run with a fielder's choice and has singled. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. So Jackets a chance to try to get that run right back here with a man at second, 1 out. Mullis with a pretty good lead at second. Fordham, a couple of looks back. Now he comes to the plate. Down low, ball pops away from the catcher. Throwing to third is not in time. Carter Mullis some heads up base running. So the ball pop out of the catcher's mitt, and he was off to the races and got into third ahead of the throw. So now a fly ball to the outfield will get you that get that run back. Bleckley's going to bring the infield in all the way around. You see all 4 infielders right on the edge of the grass. Swing and a miss by Griffin. Count evens up at 1-1. Fordham has gone the distance for the Royals. That ball pops away from the catcher. Here comes Carter Mullis in. He'll score without a play on the wild pitch to make it 5-1, and the Jackets do get that run right back. So now base is empty with 1 out. And a 2-ball, 1-strike count on Griffin. 2-1. So Griffin with a chance to get another mess started here with the bases empty and 1 out. Swing and a miss, an 87-mile-an-hour fastball on the outer edge. Count evens up at 2-2. Off-speed pitch sailed high, and now the count's full to Ethan. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fordham tugs on his cap a couple of times. Now he's ready to go. Kicks and fires way outside. And Griffin works his way on with a walk. Third walk issued by Fordham. Duke Stone will be the batter, and that's going to get Coach Davis out of the dugout for Bleckley. Stone has been hit by a pitch and struck out. Unofficially, I've got Fordham at 93 pitches. How much further do you let him go here in a non-region game? He's got to be one of your main guys that you're going to be counting on for region play. He's going to let him stay in there. So Duke Stone will step in with a man aboard and one out. A run in for the Jackets. Mullis double, went to third on a pass ball, scored on a wild pitch. Then Ethan Griffin drew a walk. Missed up high to Stone. You miss high to Duke, you've missed highs. He's 6'5", in that range. The 1-0. Little flare out into shallow right center field. Center fielder on the run, sliding, making the catch. Nice play by the Royal center fielder. It went a long way from that ball in the gap in right center field. It hung up long enough for him to make a sliding catch on his knees. And that'll bring Andrew White to the plate.
Now batting, number 5, Andrew White.
White, the lefty, bats with 1 on, 2 outs. White came on in relief of Bohannon at the top of the inning. So he's now batting in Bohannon's spot. Swings and misses late on that pitch. 0-1. Fordham, who works very deliberately with men on base. Missed inside, runner goes. Double pump by the catcher. Throw down is not in time. Griffin swipes a base. One ball, one strike, the count to White. Andrew has a run in scoring position, chance to help himself out now with a 2-out hit. Runner leads away from second. The 1-1. North of the zone, it's 2-1. Checking the runner at second, the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 80 miles an hour right at the letter high. Counting's up at 2-2. Now Andrews really got to bear down and battle here. Try to keep the inning going, possibly drive that run in. Jackets up 5-1 on the Jeff Davis walk-in clinic scoreboard. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. The 2-2 pitch. That hit him. Just nipped him. It came by inside. So White's aboard. 2 on, 2 outs. Worthington is going to come on to run for White at first. Eli Saunders, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout, will bat with 2 aboard and 2 outs. Jackets trying to add to a 4-run lead. up and away. Mitch's Pharmacy Field Condition reports the lights beginning to come on here at Yellow Jacket Field. Been a beautiful day for baseball. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. We travel to Lyons tomorrow to take on the Toombs County Bulldogs in non-region play. Foul tipped into the catcher's mitt. Now it's 1-2. Fordham, 103 pitches. Unofficially. From the stretch, comes set at the belt, the 1-2. Call strike 3 on the outside corner, and that will end the inning. So Fordham picks up his 9th strikeout. Jackets score a run to make it 5-1 here in the after 5 innings complete. We move to the 6th, the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Switching to Mitch. Inside Mitch's Pharmacy is Designs and More by Brandy, where you will find popular brands like Fieldstone, Corky's, Gans, Braswell's, and Savannah Bee Company, as well as Brandy's own silk and live floral designs and custom gift baskets. We are your one-stop shopping location.
At Altamahal Bank and Trust, we strive to help you live your best life. That means offering loans for nearly any dream or goal. With competitive rates, local processing, and quick decisions, we can customize a loan to fit your needs. This is Misty Boatwright, Relationship Manager at the Hazlehurst branch. Come see me today at 57 North Tallahassee Street or visit our website at altamahal.bank. And let's work together to achieve your financial goals. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Altamahal Bank and Trust takes us to the top of inning 6. Jackets up 5-1. Andrew White will face Grant, Cravey, and Yorn. 5, 6, 7 in the batting order for the Royals. I want to thank our game sponsors, Silasworth Monument, Southern Eye Care, Three Rivers Meat Company, and C&H Creative Flooring. Grant's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice upstairs for ball 1. White came on in relief of Bohannon last inning in an EP American Footwear pitching change. Allowed a run, but limited the damage to just 1. There's a strike on the inside corner. 1-1. See our alumni sponsors scrolling across the bottom of our scorebook. To recognize 2 new alumni sponsors, Davis Farm and Garden and Cypress Hill Tent Shop. It's Tent, T-I-N-T, shop. So Carolot's going to jog out to the mound to have a few words with Andrew White. I want to thank our streaming sponsor, the Beasley Group, our network sponsor, Jeff Davis Hospital Sports. Haven't had us a Williams Brothers Trucking Company home run this game, but maybe we'll get one in the bottom half of the inning. Swing and a miss. Nasty pitch there from Andrew White. Buried that one right in on the right-hander's knuckles. That's 1-2. Kicking and firing. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase an 80-mile-an-hour pitch off the edge of the plate. And White picks up his 2nd strikeout. Bring up Bregan Cravey, who's walked twice. Andrew likes to work quickly. Breaking ball hit to first. One hopper. Stone with the nice pickup. Jogs to the bag. And there's two gone. Austin Yorn will come to the plate. He struck out twice, once looking, once swinging. Bases clear, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Jackets up 5-1 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Breaking ball tumbles in there for a called strike. Andrew White holds the mitt high in front of his chin as he gets ready to go. Fastball fought off and fouled. Quickly, Yorn behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. See if Andrew White can get the hat trick on Yorn. He's already struck out twice. Get 3 for the hat trick. Grounded to third, not going to happen, but Mason, long throw to first. Stone makes a nice pickup on the backside on a short hop. And 3 up, 3 down go the Royals here in the top of the 6th inning. We move on to the bottom of the 6th. Jackets 5, Royals 1. This is Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Company offers factory direct orders from Memorial Designs to remember your loved ones. They can create one-of-a-kind computer designs or traditional monuments. You can choose your remembrance in beautiful granite, marble, bronze, or cremation monuments. Call Victor Worth and his staff today at 912-375-4587 or visit their location at 353 Alma Highway in Hazlehurst. Also visit them online at silasworthmonument.com.
The doctors and staff at Southern Eye Care are committed to providing excellent personal care for all of their patients. They are experienced in diagnosing and treating all types of eye problems, from the need for eyeglasses and contact lenses to more complex eye diseases and visual problems requiring more advanced treatments and solutions. They have a large selection of eyeglass frames and sunglasses to choose from, and they offer convenient office hours. Call them at 912-375-2516 to schedule an appointment or visit them at southern-eyecarepc.com.
We move on to the bottom of the 6th inning with Omaha Bank and Trust leading the way. Have a EP American Footwear pitching change. James Fordham goes 6 innings, 4 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 hit batters, and 9 strikeouts. And the new pitcher for the Royals is number 1, Clayton Beck. Beck started the game at second base.
Leading off for Jeff Davis here in the bottom of the 6th, number 1,
Be Cason Clance, Hayden Turner, Ethan Picanso. 9-1-2 in the batting order to face Clayton Beck after the EP American Footwear pitching change. There's a strike to Clance. Cason has walked, scored, stole a base. It's grounded to short. Line drive into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Right fielder over quickly to get that one in, so Cason Clance gets the inning off to a good start. Man aboard with nobody out. Hit number 5 for the Yellow Jackets. And Hayden Turner is 0 for 3. He did reach on an error and score in the first inning. Also has a couple of strikeouts. Showing bunt, pulls it back and takes it high for ball 1. Clance as you run at first with nobody out. Clance has 6 stolen bases on the season. Throw goes to first. So keep an eye on the senior center fielder as he gets out to a little better than average lead. Little pop, shallow center field. Center fielder coming on. Sliding catch. And he can't get it. Tried to make an attempt. The center fielder tried to make a sliding catch. So Hayden Turner with a bloop single. Have 2 aboard and nobody out for Picanso, who's 1 for 3. Scored twice, though. Bunt single in the first, reached on an error in the second. Flied to right in the 4th inning. Jackets 2 on, nobody out, trying to add to a 4-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Beck on in relief for Fordham. Showing bunt, 80 miles an hour on the outer edge for a call strike. 2 on, nobody out for the Jackets. Couple of big insurance runs out there for Jeff Davis. Tried to bunt, offered it that one. It was wide of the plate. Check that, it's 0-2. So they'll take the bunt out of play. Picanso's normally pretty good with the bunt. Takes it down low for strike 3. One away. Runners remain at first and second. Alex Mason's 1 for 3 today with an RBI. Beck out of the stretch is going to step off. Climbs back up on the bump. He's ready to go. Comes set at the belt. Breaking ball in for a strike. The 0-1. Painted the inside corner. It's 0-2. A couple of really nice pitches from Beck. Has Alex Mason behind in the count with 2 men aboard and 1 out. I try to put the ball in play. There's a drive into left field. That's down for a hit. They'll send the runner from third. The throw coming to the plate, and it's going to be in time a swipe tag by the catcher. Gets Clance on the way by. 7-2 on the put out at the plate. Give Mason a hit. He'll take second on the throw as Turner goes to third. So Mullis bats with 2 in scoring position and 1 out. Good throw by the left fielder Height. Right on target, and the catcher Grant making a swipe tag on Clance as he went by. Swing and a miss by Mullis. Missed outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That missed wide. 2-1. Mullis is going to ask for time. Jackets lead at 5-1 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Off speed, missed. 3 balls and a strike. So now Carter Mullis, team's leading hitter, count in his favor. Can sit on a fastball and try to drive it in the gap somewhere. Grounded to third. Third baseman has it. Going to throw across the diamond in time. And that will end the innings. Jackets threatened but failed to score here in the 6th inning. We'll go the 7th. Got to hold them, Jackets. It's Jeff Davis 5, Bleckley County 1. Let's take a break on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
With help from Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst. Three Rivers Meat Company offers specialty cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and seafood. They also have several types of the in-house made fresh sausage. If you need a grill, they're the exclusive dealer for Traeger grills in Hazlehurst. To place your order in advance, call 912-551-9621 or visit their beautiful meat counter at 90 West Coffee Street. Go Jackets from Derek Wooten and the meat professionals at Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst.
C&H Creative Flooring can make your floors beautiful. They are this area's foremost experts when it comes to concrete grinding, polishing, crack repair, and epoxy coatings. They offer hundreds of color epoxy flake systems to choose from, custom metallics, neat coats, inlaid emblems, and much more. Whether it's your home, garage, man cave, pool deck, sidewalks, porches, or carport, let us help you make it gorgeous, safe, colorful, and skid resistant. Call Daryl Hutto at 912-381-9037 or Cody Carter at 912-592-5493 or message them on Facebook.
Move this top of the 7th. Jackets need 3 outs. Lead at 5-1. Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the 7th inning. Hill, Boatwright, then back to the top of the order for centers. Andrew White paints the outside corner to the lefty. 0-1. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Hill is 0 for 2. Did reach on a fielder's choice. That's wide. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next broadcast will be tomorrow from Lyons, Georgia. We head over to take on the Bulldogs of Toombs County. 5:45 a start time tomorrow. Missed wide, 2 balls and a strike. And then next week we'll get back into region play with a 3-game series against the number 2 region seed, Fitzgerald. Right down the pipe for a strike. County was at 2-2. Hill back in the box. 2-2 pitch. Call strike 3 on the outside corner. Great pitch there by White. Picks up his 3rd strikeout, 1 away. And that'll bring Boatwright to the plate, who's walked and scored the only Royal run. Jacket pitchers have only allowed 2 hits to the Royals. Has a strike on the inside corner. Jonathan Bohannon started, went 4 innings just to give up 1 hit. Struck out 5, but did walk 4. That got his pitch count up, down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Andrew White came on in the 5th inning. Allowed a run on 1 hit. Missed inside. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody on, 1 out. Top of inning 7. Jackets up 5-1 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. Runs the count to 2-2. White ready to go. He's ready to get the ball and fire. Hold the mid up high as he gets the sign from Kerlock. Kicking and firing. Popped up on the right side of the infield. Duke Stone drifting over into foul ground. He'll make the catch. And there's 2 gone. So the Royals down to the last out. It would be Caleb Centers, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. So Andrew White trying to save it for Jonathan Bohannon. Swing and a miss, 78 miles an hour from the lefty. Young sophomore southpaw. Ready to go, the 0-1. Just a little bit inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Home plate umpire has been pretty consistent with the strike zone. That's what all you can ask for is let him establish his own and stay with it. That's low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody on 2 outs. Jackets hunting their 8th straight win. Try to keep this winning streak alive as we head to Toombs County tomorrow. Wide. So Andrews falling behind Centers. 3 balls and a strike. He's trying to close it out here. See if he can zero back in here now. 3-1 the count. Nobody on 2 outs. Let's foul back. So now Royals down to the last strike. Jackets could be 1 pitch away from a victory. The 3-2 on the way. Got him swinging. That's going to be your ball game. Andrew White comes out of the bullpen, gets 4 strikeouts to save the game for Jonathan Bohannon, and the Royals go in order here in the 7th inning. Your final score, Jeff Davis 5, Bleckley County 1. Take a break here as we total things up. We'll be back with post-game interviews after this timeout on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Guy Dr. Tabby here at our brand new wellness center located at 15 Hester, right across from Jeff Davis Hospital. Just look for the ball guy in scrubs. Ask Tab. We're now accepting new patients by walk-in or appointment. Wellness Center will provide comprehensive health care services to our Jeff Davis community. Our team of experienced medical professionals offer primary care services, telemedicine, occupational health, chronic care medicine, genetic testing, wellness products, and weight loss management. Now don't be a stranger so your health is never in danger. Call us today, 912-699-6570.
Since their founding in 1968, the Beasley Group has become a vertically integrated leader in the forest products industry, and this growth has made them the largest hardwood sawmill in the United States and North America's foremost producer of crane mats and timbers for the energy transmission, utility, and construction industries. The Beasley Group is proud to be members of the Hazlehurst and Jeff Davis County community. They are also proud supporters of all Jeff Davis High School sports. Go Jackets from the Beasley Group.
With at least 2 years over-the-road tractor-trailer experience.
Williams Brothers Trucking has an excellent benefits package. They have quarterly bonuses. They have great insurance.
They offer flexibility as far as your work schedule. You're not really pressured into starting at any certain time throughout the day.
Be home every day with family-owned and operated Williams Brothers Trucking. Apply now online.
Go Jackets!
Dr. Kurt Monsiak and his staff at the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic have proudly served this community as the original walk-in clinic for your sick visit needs and as volunteer sports medicine for all our Jeff Davis athletics since 2014. Whether at the clinic, on the sidelines, courtside, mat side, or on the diamond, Dr. Kirk is always ready to help. Give him a call at 912-375 at 22 Cross Street in Hazlehurst, behind Jeff Davis Hospital. God bless and go Jackets from the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic.
Your final score here at Yellow Jacket Field: 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Jackets, leaving 8 on base. 1 run on 2 hits, 4 errors for the Royals. They left 6 on base. Jonathan Bohannon gets the win. Alex White picks up the save. And let's see who's going to be first here. Ethan Griffin's going to come in here and join us. Ethan, come on in here. Step on right over here beside me and look back towards the camera. All right. Had a big hit tonight. They drove in a run with a ground ball in the first inning. And but we played really good. Got a couple of runs early, let our 2 pitchers go to work, and then closed it out there with a couple of insurance runs late.
Yes, sir. They did a good job. Pitching was on right there at the end, and we closed out the game pretty good.
All right, a big win here in non-region play. Got another game tomorrow against a tough opponent in Toombs County. I know you guys, after getting a rain out early in the week, y'all probably guys were chomping at the bits ready to play tonight, weren't you?
Yes, sir, we were. We're prepared for tomorrow, too, and excited about next week going into the second half of this region. All
right. Now, you won the seniors on this team, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell us about you and Case and your 2 seniors. Tell us a little bit about how this team is kind of rallying here as we get into the second half of region play.
We're all doing a good job and coming together as a team, playing good together, and having good leaders, too, on the team, stepping up whenever we need them to, and it's really good.
Congratulations on getting the win tonight.
Thank
you. Ethan Griffin, one of the seniors here on the team tonight. Carter Mullis joins us here. Carter's all dirtied up from sliding around the bases out there. Let's see, Carter, you had a big double there and scored a run late to kind of give us some little insurance. Tell us a little bit about the game today against a good Bleckley County team.
You know, we came out the gates pretty hot offensively. Their dude was a heck of a pitcher.
Yeah, boy, he's bringing up there with some heat, wasn't he?
We haven't seen velocity like that in a while, and it's a good thing before we hit this last little stretch of the regular season to see something like that. And I think we did a good job of adjusting.
Heading over to Toombs County tomorrow. Always fun to play those guys. They've been region rivals forever. This year we're in different regions, but it's good that we could kind of work out and keep them on our schedule.
Yeah, they're another solid team like Bleckley was, and there's a lot. There's always a little animosity playing Toombs.
Right.
They old region matchups, and it's going to be a good game tomorrow.
Congratulations on getting the win tonight.
Thank you.
Carter Mullis joins us here. Jonathan, right?
Dylan Carlock.
Dylan, I'm sorry, Dylan. Dylan, you've been catching there behind the plate. You caught Andrew and Jonathan tonight, 2 young guys that really came in. Looked like Jonathan may not have his best stuff, but boy, he battled out there, didn't he?
Yes, sir, he did. I think his all speed was doing. It was pretty good.
Yeah, his breaking ball was working for him. He had a little trouble kind of locating his fastball, but you could see, that's a pitcher who doesn't always have the best stuff, and you as a catcher got to help guide him through those innings, don't you?
Yes, sir.
All right, tell us about this team and how it's coming together. As we're going to finish up non-region play here tomorrow and then get back into the grind here to make a run down to the end of the season.
I just think we really need to do good tomorrow.
Yeah.
Guide us next week.
All right. Congratulations on the win tonight. Good job behind the plate.
Thank you.
Dylan Carlock joins us here. Hey there, what's your name?
Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan. Jonathan Bohannon got the start tonight. First varsity start, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're a sophomore, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, tell us what it felt like to – I know you've pitched several varsity games, but a little bit different when you're the guy out there at first pitch. Tell us a little bit what that felt like.
Felt like I had room to work with, and I could just trust my defense more.
You did. Your defense worked well behind you, got you a couple of runs early to work with, and that's got to make you feel good.
Yes, sir.
All right, tell us now, as we talked with Dylan there, it looked like your fastball might not have been the best location you had, but your breaking ball was working for you. Tell us how you kind of pitched in and out of some trouble there and just really had to gut some things out, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about how your breaking ball works.
Well, I got a splitter
Uh-huh.
that I can make drop, and then I have my curveball that I can make go side to side.
Right. So it looked like that splitter was really working for you today, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on getting the win here tonight. Jonathan Bohannon, Andrew White. Andrew?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm trying to learn you young guys, the new guys on the team. Andrew came in, pitched the last few innings, picked up the save, along with a few strikeouts there. Tell us a little bit about you and Bohannon now. Y'all have been kind of combining on a game a week. You started several, and he's come on in relief tonight, kind of reversed the roles. He started, you come on in relief. Tell us how you guys have kind of meshed there to become a pitching combination.
Well, it'll depend on who starts. You just got to get in and throw strikes, and the person who comes in relief has to do the same.
All right, this big non-region win as we're trying to keep some momentum going as we get ready for region play next week. Going to head over to Toombs County tomorrow. I know a lot of those guys you've probably played with for years coming up, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
So tell us a little bit about Toombs County. Always a fun rivalry with those guys.
Well, they're always a really good team. They can hit it, defense. They got pitching. We just got to go out ready to hit, play.
All right, congratulations on getting the save tonight. Andrew White coming in here and getting the job done for the Yellow Jackets. Coach Paul Glass comes in, joins us now. Coach, got a couple of runs early, then we kind of fell asleep at the plate a little bit, but your two pitchers kept banging away. I was talking with Jonathan Bohan. Might not have had his best fastball tonight, but boy, he really battled.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. We talked a lot about. I remember whenever I worked at Wayne County, I've mentioned this before with Jay Brinson. He'd talk about pitchers not knowing what your best pitch is until you get on the mound that night, and then in nights where you don't have your good stuff, you got to find a way, and then that's where you got to battle, and you got to grind, and you got to fight and claw, and the biggest thing you got to do is you got to throw strikes. And what got Jonathan in a little bit of trouble tonight was he was 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. He was in hitters counts a lot tonight, and when you pitch ahead, you work a little easier. When you work behind, you have to work kind of hard. But if that's the way the game is tonight, then you just got to grind it out. And I thought he did a good job of that and battling out, and got some pretty good plays on defense behind him. That was a good play Alex made, a good play Duke made on a hard hit ball.
Yep, it sure was.
Good play up the middle. I think between
that little nifty play out there behind second. That was.
Yeah, I need to find out where they keep the mustard to put on that hot dog out there on some of them plays like that. But they work well together in the middle, and that was a good play. And and you need a little help when you don't got your best stuff as a pitcher. And Jonathan battled and grinded it out, and gave him a few runs to work with. But that's a learning experience right there. Is just because you don't have your best stuff don't mean you can't win. You just got to figure it out. You got to find a way. Me and Coach Helton passed each other down there just now, and that's the first thing he said was you just got to find a way.
Yep.
And when you're not hitting, throwing, and catching all at the same time, you got to figure it out and you got to find a way. And that's what the game. It throws something different at you every game. So. I thought we did a pretty good job. I'm a little disappointed in the latter half of the game. We had some at-bats that got away from us, and we made some mistakes on the bases that could cost us. And, that's something that needs to be fixed because you're going to get punished somewhere down the line. If you keep doing some of the same things that we're doing, it's going to get you. And I've told our team multiple times that I do not want to sit in the locker room after our season is over and look at them and tell them, I told you so. If we don't stop doing this, if we don't stop doing that, at some point that's going to end our season and it's going to end some careers. So let's make sure that, these two seniors, their career doesn't end, their high school career doesn't end on a play something that we could prevent. And some of those things reared their head a little bit tonight, and it'll give us a chance to address it. And the more we can address it, the better chance we got to fix it. So hopefully we'll be able to address some of those things and fix some of those things before we get back into the region next week.
Travel to Toombs County tomorrow. I always seems like we play those guys every year. Sometimes we get to play them 4 or 5 times a year because we see them in the playoffs quite a bit. But always a good rivalry with the Bulldogs over there.
Yeah.
Be a little bit different not being in the region with them this year, but they're going to come at you hard like they always do.
Oh, I know. I mean, and with Derek and the job that he's doing at Toombs, it's funny. We say this about Toombs whenever they were in the region, and I'm sure it's the same. And I don't know any reason why it wouldn't be, but somebody always seems to tell us, Toombs, they graduated a lot, or this guy, or this, or whatever. And they always seem to spin out the exact same hard-nosed, aggressive, just dirtbag type of baseball players every year. And those are the kind of teams you can win with, man. And those are hard teams to beat. They're competitive. I mean, they just keep competing and competing. It's like the scoreboard is never look at the scoreboard.
They don't give any at-bats away.
Man, they just keep coming at you. And one thing you'll never say about a Toombs County team is, well, they just kind of quit playing right there. Like that, you'll never say that about a Toombs County team. You'll never say that about a Derek James team.
That's right.
So it'll be a big test for us. I mean, heck, they're more than likely. I haven't really looked at that region a whole lot, but I feel like they're probably going to be one of the 4 playoff teams.
They're right in the hunt right there now. So
I mean, Bleckley's probably a 1 seed in their region. If not a 1 or a 2, probably a 1.
Yeah, they're right there with them and Swainsboro locked up at the top of that region.
I'm gonna tell you, with them arms they got right there, boy, that
guy right now was busting it up there tonight.
I know, and Toombs will be the same way tomorrow night. They'll have gritty, just hard-nosed baseball players, and that's all you ever want is to have guys that'll just keep coming at you and will fight you and compete and. You let the chips fall where they may if you got a team like that. And I fully expect Toombs to be that way. Highly competitive game, and if we don't play good, we'll get our nose bloodied over there for sure tomorrow night.
Well, we're going to get after them tomorrow night, then back into the region. That next 3 weeks is going to be a challenge, those next 3 region series with Fitzgerald, Worth, and Berry. And, boy, I tell you what, that's 3 quality teams right there you got to run down.
You being an old Auburn guy, you'll remember when Pat Dye was at Auburn, he used to talk about the Florida, Georgia, Alabama at the end of the season every year. That was like Amen Corner.
Amen Corner,
yeah,
right.
Man. So it looks like we got one in this region right here with those 3 region teams stacked back to back to back right there. So, I mean, but hey, look, we in a good baseball region, and if we can survive, like me and you've talked about so many times when we was in those regions, if you can survive and be one of the 4, you're going to feel like you've been battle-tested enough to give you a chance in the playoffs. You just got to survive the region and be one of the 4. And
that's going to be a pretty good team in this region sitting at home.
Oh, you ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. You know, you almost wish Georgia High School would have let 5 teams get in the playoffs instead of 4. But, I mean, and we knew that going in. This was a deep baseball region.
Right.
And it's proven to be that way. A lot of low-scoring games. I mean, last night there was a 2-1 Fitzgerald-Berrien game.
3-2.
3-2 Cook and Dodge, I think. So, I mean, and we've been in a lot of one-run games, low-scoring games too. So it just tells you how good this region is in baseball. And hopefully we can keep playing good and, go into the Amen Corner starting next week, man. We can be playing good. So, that's what you got to do. And if you play good and you get beat, you can you ain't got to like it, but you can live with it. But if you're not playing good, you're gonna get scuffed up coming down the stretch right here.
Well, let's go build some momentum tomorrow. Head into Amen Corner.
All right,
Coach Paul Glass joins us here on the winning night. Once again, your final score: Jeff Davis 5, Bleckley County 1. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night on the road at Toombs County, 5:45 for the first pitch tomorrow against the Bulldogs. For Moises Sabaha, our cameraman, our director Ethan Dixon, this is Jim Sewell. Good night, everybody.